Shout out to the standouts, man. Shout out to C. Dot, A. Dot for making me this beat, man. Anton McCrae, Chris Hall. Hey, yo, catch you on the rebound.
I love it. I wish my intro was like that, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
It's so clean.
Man, I got my boy Brenten here from Finatic.
Yes, sir.
Dog, I forgot your last name, bro.
Exactly.
And I didn't want to butcher it.
We just talked about it, but it's hard. It's exactly.
Yeah, that's how my memory is.
Oh, I don't blame you. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I almost did the same thing with your last name on my podcast. I swear.
Really?
I was so close. I was like, I think I got it. I don't know. I think so.
So you know Stephen Colbert Report? Colbert Report?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Colbert, Tolbert. Well, Tolbert.
I'll remember that. I'll remember that.
We got G5 in here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He also a Tolbert.
There you go.
It's my cousin. But right back into it, man. We was having a conversation about
kids making bank.
Right.
Is what we were having a conversation over. JoJo Siwa, because
Yes.
we just saw a backpack with her on it.
Right.
And then Ryan Toy Reviews, bro.
Okay, I don't know who these people are.
All right, so basically just kids who became popping off of social media and ended up just making like kid toys and stuff like that. And now they're like young, like I think JoJo, dude, she's like 16.
Is she?
Millions. And this Ryan kid's like, I don't know if he might be 7. I'm not entirely sure, but he's young. He made like almost like over $30 million, I think, in a year. This kid. And his parents, just think about his parents, bro.
Can't tell.
Banking.
Yeah.
His parents are banking, bro. It's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even understand that. But that's social media these days,
Yeah.
which is wild.
I don't want to make my niece do it. I might as well try.
Bro,
gotta
I mean,
try, bro.
hey.
Yeah,
You gotta try.
People love kids, bro. I swear. It's
we might
the
as well
move.
try.
It
Yes,
is the
sir.
move.
Yes, sir. You got Finatic, man.
Finatic, that is actually a lot of people call me that, but that's not my name. My name's Brenten.
That's what we think your name is.
Yeah, a lot of people think that's my name legitimately, but no, my name's Brenten. My brand is technically Finatic. I was like 14 or 15 when I wanted to make a YouTube channel about like fishing.
Right.
Was so embarrassed, dude, because I was in middle school. I was like, oh, this is gonna go terrible. And me and my mom just came up with the word fanatic, and we spelt it instead of F-A, like it's how it's normally spelled, we spelt it F-I-N, like the fin of a fish, because I always went fishing.
Okay.
So, and that at that point in time, so that's not a real word, so I can kind of give it like my own definition. But yeah, that turned from just that little thing in middle school to like, now we're here.
Right.
I'm a guest on a podcast, which is sick. So it's crazy how that works.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Of course.
that. Do you fish every day?
I don't, not anymore. I still fish a bunch. That's kind of like where I started from because, dude, so I caught a big ass fish in middle school.
Okay.
Everyone flipped. They were like, oh, I want to learn how to fish. I was like, oh, the best way to learn how to fish is YouTube. And I was like, why don't I just make a YouTube video? Made a YouTube video, loved it. I was inspired by it, so I kept making more. And then it took off, and I had one video get like 4 million views, and I shot up to like 20,000 subscribers. And then I got a check, and then I was like, oh, I can make money. I'm making more money than the job I'm actually like I reffed soccer at the time. So I made more money than I was actually like from YouTube doing what I like than reffing. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna quit that job. I'm gonna do this. So I focused on it more, and then here I am now. I have about 370,000 subscribers, and dude, it grows by the thousands every day.
Really?
So it's wild.
Nice.
But dude, it's the most humbling thing, and I'm so blessed at the fact that I have this, because a lot of the time, a lot of people will come up to me and be like, dude, I wish I was a YouTuber. And I'll sit there and be like, no. I was like, you say that now. I was like, but it takes a specific type of person, and I was just put into it at a young age. So I'm very used to it. But dude, I mean, there's so much drama involved, money and time management involved, dude, all that stuff that you got to learn. That's like stuff
so
that
you mean
college.
that it's not always easy.
It is never easy. It is never. See,
Oh man.
Exactly. That's an average person's reaction right there.
That.
Dude, no one wants to work these days, and it pisses me off. I think the best example of that, I was in Money Matters in sophomore year, right before I went into online school, and this kid came up to me. He's like, bro, YouTube's so easy. He works at Chicken Express, by the way. And I'm like, okay, go do it. He's like, nah. I'm like, but
Why would you say that?
it's easy.
I was like, if it's easy, and you also work at Chicken Express. I was like, why don't you make it? Dude, I'm not. I'm like, well, then don't come to me and try and tell me it's easy without you doing it, and then you're over here working at this job that you're complaining about all class. I'm like, so stuff like that, bro. Oh, that'll get on my nerves. I'm like, dude, come on.
Did you drop out of school?
I did not drop out of school.
Okay.
I almost did.
Right.
I really want to. Thank God, actually, my mom, she wouldn't let me. I went into online school.
Okay.
So I had all my free time. I could travel, do stuff like that, which was fantastic. So I ended up still graduating. I graduated this year. I graduated a year early
Okay.
compared to normal, which was
Congratulations.
fantastic. And I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. And I graduated with my same high school. Like I didn't, graduate online or whatever.
Mhm.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted to actually walk a stage if I was going to do it. So that's exactly what I did.
Right.
Which was super weird because we had to graduate at Texas Motor Speedway this year because of Corona. And you had to sit 7 feet apart from everybody.
Mm.
Yeah, we graduated at AT&T Stadium.
See, dude, it's so weird how that worked. I was like, hey, I mean, at least I can say it. That's type of stuff that's going to go down in history, with the whole coronavirus. So,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, why not be a part of it?
Do you think it'll go back to normal?
Dude, I can't tell. I asked my friends that question. I was like, next year, do you think you're going to graduate here or it's going to be back to normal? And they're
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I'm like, dude, I don't know with the whole Corona thing, if it's staying or leaving. Because a month ago, everyone thought it was leaving.
It's
Now
hard
it's
to
back.
tell. It's hard to tell.
Dude, oh.
That's cool, man. But you're online, so you're not actually affected at all.
Really,
by any
I'm
of
not.
this stuff.
Well, see, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, okay, Corona's happening. I was like, views are gonna be up. I was like, this and that, and then I realized that YouTube took a big hit because we're making money off ads.
Right.
Well, companies aren't promoting their products during Corona nearly as much because of
Not as
everything
much.
happening.
Yeah.
So there was notifications we'd get from YouTube, and they'd be like, hey, ads might not run on your video. I'm like, what the hell? I have to pay for my next video.
Right.
So we did take a hit as far as income goes.
Okay.
But you got to keep going. You can't stop. You can't just leave. There was a few people I talked to. They're like, yeah, just kind of slack right now. Don't really go hard. I'm like, dude, I don't just do this for the money. I have a fan base.
Right.
I was like, people who actually I genuinely love what I do. I just don't do it to make money. So I'm like, I'm still gonna post. Everyone's like, what? Why waste your ideas? I'm like, I'm not wasting them. I'm still doing what I normally would do.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not really worried about making money off of it right now. But now it's going back up. It's flying. We were just talking about this earlier. How you start uploading every day again.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So yeah, I mean, there was a hit, but a lot of people never noticed it. Nobody really thought about it.
Really? I never thought about it either.
Yeah, because it's all based off of ads, and half the people don't even know you make money off ads.
Yeah. I started posting on TikTok like you told me, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got a TikTok?
Yeah, I got a TikTok. I just post random old
Bro,
shit that I have on my
I'm
phone.
telling you, do it. Dude,
Yeah.
TikTok's stupid. The last video I posted got 500,000 views, and it was a picture of a fish.
And
It's
there
stupid.
are ads on TikTok, right?
Yeah, there's ads on TikTok. So
So that's essentially just like YouTube.
very, very much so. But you'll get brand deals off TikTok. Companies will DM you and stuff on Instagram. They'll go find your Instagram and they'll be like, hey, we'll give you this and just post a quick TikTok. And honestly, I will do things for a very low price on TikTok because it takes me 3 seconds to do
That's
it.
true.
It's so easy.
That's
Brand
true.
deals on there, I look at a whole nother perspective because, dude, it takes nothing.
I like their features. I like how you can edit your video right there. You
Yeah.
can put all the effects on it.
Yeah, that's
real
sick.
fast.
I love that. That's definitely dope. Dude, I think my last podcast is over how TikTok is the smartest app in the world.
Really?
And I genuinely think it is. I think it's just as high, if not higher than YouTube now.
Okay.
Because so many people are on it.
Yeah.
And people like Charlie D'Amelio, this one girl who came off TikTok, dude, she's acting in movies.
From her TikTok video.
And she's 16 and she has close to 60 million followers or something like that.
Yeah.
60 million. And she started not even a year ago.
You told me you want to act, man.
I did because you
Yeah.
acted.
Yeah.
You did that. I want to do that shit so
Have you
bad.
been taking any steps towards that?
No, I haven't. I need to so bad.
Yeah.
I need to because I went on that trip. I need to focus on trying to get in there because your story about that was so funny. I thought that was so funny. I don't know why I want to do it. I just want to do it.
Do it, man.
Not even for the money, just to be like, yes, I did that.
Yeah.
That's check right off the bucket list.
But I bet you'll be good at it though. Just
Yeah.
naturally, just from
Yeah.
the energy that I'm getting from
Yeah.
you
Well,
right now, when you're on camera.
Yeah,
I
I'm
bet you'll be
interested
good at
because
it.
I'm always on camera.
Yeah.
I'm always filming myself,
Exactly.
and I'm making skits a lot of the time. That's how my videos are
You
nowadays.
do make skits.
So I'm planning things ahead of time when I'm gonna say something. So
Okay.
I'm interested to see where the acting industry could potentially take me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know.
I don't know. I would say that where would you already take yourself? Because you
Facts.
already got the followers.
Facts.
Maybe try to shoot a short.
Yeah,
Shoot a
yeah.
short
That's what
film.
that's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
And then just send it out to agents and stuff like that. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
I want to do something.
Right.
I messaged that guy that you told me to message.
Okay.
I think you sent me his number,
Carlton.
and he did text me back.
Did he?
I need to get on a phone call with him.
Okay.
He said we needed to get on a phone call.
He's a heavyweight, man.
Okay.
Yeah. He's been around for a while.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, he's the man to talk to then.
He's good. Yes, sir,
That's
man.
Acting. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So your content is outdoors. Is that what?
Yeah,
you
I would
explained?
say. So like if you were to go online, it would list me as like an outdoor and recreational content creator,
Okay.
Okay.
which is, I mean, basically what I am. So I started off making, like I said, fishing videos. Then I got into like fish keeping and like ponds and stuff like that. Like I had some crazy pets. Like I had some crazy stuff that like most people wouldn't have.
Tell them the duck story.
Oh, the duck story. I did have my ducks got shot and killed. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is insane. So I ended up getting into animals. I loved animals. Like I have a big passion for animals.
All right.
So my first two things that I got were ducks, and dope. This one duck named Penelope would sit on the couch and watch TV with me. So
In
dope.
the house.
In the house.
The
Like,
ducks live in the house.
yes, I swear, dude. It was so sick.
What do ducks do? Like what do
Nothing. They quack. They sit there and they quack. That's all they do. But bro, I loved it. And well, I ended up having them. I had that duck Penelope get taken by a bobcat, and I was livid. I was livid. Like
Yeah.
I was ready to come back there with a shotgun and just sit, and just wait. Every bobcat I saw gone.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. I was so mad. So that video, everyone was really sad. So I wanted to get a new duck because I was
Right.
upset. That duck, nothing compared to my other one. I was pretty pissed. Not the point. I was gonna go to. I was flying to Florida, and the night that before I flew to Florida, I was up all night. I had my headphones in. Nothing happened. I remember a car coming over at like 3 a.m., like parking like right by my driveway, and I saw the lights come through my window. Thought nothing of it because they left after like 10 minutes, but they weren't like at my house. Well, that morning I woke up, went out there. Both the ducks that I had were shot and killed to the head and laid out. So I mean, someone came onto my property with a gun and shot both my animals. I had no idea. And at that point in time, they shot out the lights and the security cameras. So I lost everything. And so we called, filed a police report. The police came. All this stuff happened. I was like, dude, and you have to go on YouTube and I have to explain that somehow.
Right.
Because so many people are going to look at that like, oh, that didn't happen. You staged that for content.
Yeah.
That was so many people thought that. And that
Yeah.
hurt me because I was upset that the ducks died, but I was more concerned. I have a little sister and a family. So
Yeah,
people were coming onto my
safety.
property. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I hated that people were making like it
Like it was fake.
out to be fake. And I made a
Yeah.
whole documentary on it. Like the police are there.
Oh,
we
you
filed-
did?
Yeah, a whole documentary. Like it was
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
And so that's probably that's like the main channel trailer I have
Okay.
on my channel right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that was big. So that I did get into animals. I still have animals now. I have alpacas, mini pigs,
Yeah.
Goats.
Packers.
alpacas.
Is that in the llama family?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just like a llama. It's like a tiny llama.
Yeah.
So sick, bro.
Yo, tell us about Puerto Rico.
Oh yes, I just went to Puerto Rico. I love traveling. I love traveling a bunch. That's probably one of my favorite things to do because it's humbling.
Right.
And I'm young too.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be really cool.
17?
17.
Okay.
So I thought it'd be really cool to go with my mom and the Christian who I film with, who was on the podcast.
Yeah, I thought he would come up here with you.
He should have. I should have brought him with me.
I
should have.
thought for sure. I thought y'all always rode together.
We do. I should have brought him with me. I don't know why
Yeah.
I didn't, because we were talking about it earlier. He's like, "You going to film that tonight?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. I didn't even think about it. I should have
Yeah.
brought him. He's normally on everything."
Okay.
But yeah, so we filmed, and so first off, we flew to Florida
Right.
because I have a buddy named Paul out there who I film with quite a bit, and we flew out there. We were there, then we missed our flight back.
Okay.
Good
oh, y'all
thing.
missed the flight?
We missed the flight, but good thing our Puerto Rico flight, the layover was in Orlando, and we were already in Florida. So I was like, "Okay, Mom, when you land in Orlando, we're gonna meet you there and get on that flight to Puerto Rico,
Okay.
and just ride with you guys."
Yeah.
So that's exactly what we did, and we got there. Dude, love Puerto Rico. You even DM me while I was there and asking if you needed a passport to go, and you don't.
You don't.
So that's why it's so nice. And I was thinking about getting like an apartment out there and like Airbnb-ing it, so I can go out there when I want to, and when I'm not out there, I can
Right.
make money off of it.
Right.
But dude, I love it because it's
Yeah.
like my vibe, like tropical,
Really?
fun. There's the beach.
Okay.
Everyone needs a beach in their life at one point.
True.
So,
Puerto Rico beaches is.
dude,
it's
it's
nice,
it's
bro.
so nice.
Did you see the
So-
monkeys on the beach?
bro? Dude, so sick, bro. I swear, it's so sick. So no, I was vibing out there on my podcast last night. me and Paul were talking about this. This girl hit me up. I was in Puerto Rico. Dude, if I had
Okay.
my phone, he's talking about it right now. He's looking at me. So I, as you know, I just got out of a relationship not long ago.
Yeah.
So I'm a
remember.
little bitch, to be honest, when it comes to talking about girls right now.
Come on,
Right
man.
now, that is.
Man.
I'm not interested in talking to any female. That is just me right now. So this girl DMs me on Instagram, and I look at her pictures, and I'm like, whoo, oh man, and I'm like,
Thoroughbred.
this is hard.
Thoroughbred.
Oh god,
Okay.
I'll show you after the podcast,
All
bro.
right. All
You
right.
don't understand, Paul. Yeah, see, you can just tell by the look. The look he's
Shaking his
giving you.
head.
But yeah, she was fine.
So disappointed, by the way. I'm so disappointed in you. You have no idea.
Yeah, I didn't end up hanging out with her, and she wanted to. No, I didn't.
Why?
I don't know. I am angry.
You wasn't afraid.
No, I'm angry at females right now because of my last relationship. Like,
Okay, you didn't want to because
yeah,
of that.
yeah, that's why. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely. So it's it takes a lot for me to like get over someone.
Right.
So the fact that we were just talking about, I was hanging out with a girl today, who I've been filming with, and that's a lot for me. Normally, I'll just stay away from everyone
Okay.
after I get out of something like emotionally and things like that. But
Yeah.
dude, yeah, I did not go with it.
You got a very good heart, I can tell. Like,
Dude, I'm
I
such a
can see
nice
that.
guy. My mom blessed me and cursed me with a nice heart. I'm too nice, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
I care too much.
What do you think about that, G?
Man,
Y'all around the same age.
I'm not. I could tell you're the opposite of me.
You would have hopped on that real quick.
I would have just been like, all right, that she the pass. I'm on you now. You know what I mean? I probably just would have.
Oh yeah, I need to be that way. Yeah, I definitely.
Nah,
I definitely
man.
need to
Be,
be
no,
I,
it's
I would
good.
say be yourself.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good to think the way you
Yeah.
think.
No, I know what you mean. It's funny because when you were on my podcast, you mentioned one thing. You were like, "Yeah, I like Puerto Rican girls," and then I flew to
Yeah.
Puerto Rico and got hit up by a Puerto Rican girl. And I was like, "What are the
Can't help
odds?"
but laugh. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Which is amazing. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I turned that down. But
Yeah.
Puerto Rico is dope. I kind of went there for more of a vacation. I didn't film as much as I wanted to.
Okay.
But the videos that I did get out of there were sick.
I like the videos that I saw.
Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back pretty soon and actually focus on filming more.
Okay.
Now that I know like the layout of the land and the vibe, so
Right.
I think that'll be the
Oh,
next
so you wanted
step.
to get a feel for it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Dry
because-
run.
exactly. And the
Yeah.
fact that you don't need a passport, so I can just kind of go there whenever. I guess
Mhm.
like just a spot. That's kind of perfect. So I was like, if I'm genuinely gonna enjoy it as much as I think I am, I'm gonna take this trip to get a vibe
Right.
and just kind of figure it out, and then I'm gonna come back and just grind and make videos and whatever.
I like that. All right, man. We're gonna switch it up real quick.
Let's do it.
Obviously, like this is about mental health. Like we can
Yep.
talk about your girl problems too.
Oh, hey,
if you want to,
dude, we
man.
can go in everything.
Yeah.
I've had issues just like that. It's kind of crazy.
How's your mental right now?
Right now, low,
Low?
almost.
I'm about to bring that up.
Yeah, almost as
Yeah.
low as it's ever been. I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
about to revive you. Like
Hey,
on
let's
Call
do
of
it.
Duty. What's going?
Let's
Why
do
is
it.
it low? Because of the
So-
girl?
Yeah, I'm not even playing with you. So I think when I was freshman in high school, never had mental health problems before
Very
that.
interesting, man.
Yeah,
I'll tell you after the show, but we might as well do it. We here.
yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do it. So no, when I was a freshman in high school, I care too much. Like I said.
Okay.
And I'm used to people. I'm not used to. I'm not used to people leaving like my life. The only time that's happened is obviously with my dad,
right.
and he wasn't. I mean, he's not supposed to be in my life. He's not the greatest guy. And
Right.
I have something to mention about that later.
Yeah, we gotta go back into that, man.
Yeah, we
'cause
definitely
you
need
gotta
to.
reach out to him. man, 'cause
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
still alive.
We need to talk about that.
Yeah.
But basically, I started dating this girl freshman year, and
Right.
I want to say it's like my first love.
Yeah.
So I really cared
But
about
you don't
someone.
really know what love is, cause
Exactly.
you're 14 at that time,
Exactly.
right?
So that's the thing. So I got heartbroken after that, but I was upset because of how we broke up because she had said something to me about my dad leaving when we broke up, which is low. That's low as shit.
That's
Like
low.
you don't go
That's
there.
pity.
So
low.
that took me to like a whole nother mindset, and I was bothered all the time for like
I didn't know
months.
she said that.
Yeah, that was bad. So that was
That pissed me
freshman
off.
year,
Yeah.
and so I moved on. I got better, and then I told myself around this time last year, maybe a little bit, probably like about a year and a half ago from now, I told
Okay.
myself I'm not gonna have a girlfriend. Like there's no point. I was like I need to
Yeah.
focus on my content. I need to grind. I need to do
Right.
that.
True.
So I ended up meeting this girl, and super cool. I told my mom. I was like, hey mom, like I found a girl.
You told moms about her. She must have been cool.
Yeah, and my mom was like, well, you have to look at this like you're 25. And I'm like, Mom, I'm 17. I was like, why would I do that? And she was like, well, think about it. She was like, you've skipped all these steps. You're going to buy a house in a year. She was
Yeah.
like, so like, what's this girl going to do when you
She
get a
watching
house?
out. Yeah.
I was like, okay. I mean, I guess that's true. So that's how I looked at it. So I took this girl on dates for months, like months and
dated
months
her.
and months.
Yeah.
And then I finally asked her out because I thought it was right. Because I want to take my time to,
you asked her to be your
I took
girlfriend.
I took her on dates to
Okay.
like
Make
get
it
a
official, like
yeah,
to make it official.
yeah. So I wanted to get a feel for her.
Admit that you got a good heart, cause I skipped all those steps. Hey, man, I'm telling you, be yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
so because I wanted to make sure I wasn't making a mistake. So I'm
Right,
like, if I'm
smart.
gonna do this, I'm not dating for a heartbreak. I'm dating for this girl to like move in with me in a few years.
smart.
So I'm like, okay, let's do this. So we started dating, and within a month of us dating, she cheated on me. online, and I went low. That was bad. That was the only
From online.
Yeah, she did. She did online. That's why I mentioned online cheating in the other podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And dude, I was at an event when this happened. I had a meetup. So I had to go meet these people after. And like, I was so sad. I wasn't sleeping.
Right.
And I called her out on it, obviously. And she admitted to it. She bawled her eyes out, this and that. And it was bad. And it took about a week and a half of me talking to her. And I was like, because we had just started dating, really dating. And I was like, dude, she was constantly crying, constantly upset. And I was like, so I doubt we're going to stay together. And I was like, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I'm that desperate. I was like, but if we were to, obviously this would never happen again, because you obviously, like, she told me how much of a mistake she realized she did, and this and that. And she had been cheated on before. Which even the other, it's a confusing thing. Yeah. Like, people will get cheated on and know how much it hurts, and then they'll do it to someone else, which is mind blowing. It's like, how? Long story short, I'm an idiot, and I stayed with her. But I was so happy after like a few months of us dating. Yeah. And we dated for a long time, really, really long time. And about 2 months ago, we were almost dating for about a year, and I took her out. Randomly that day, and this girl was like head over heels for me, bro. Okay. Like head over heels for me. We did everything together. We're supposed to travel together all this summer. Right. Like within the next few months, if we were still dating, when I get my house, she would move in with me. Okay. Like, it was there. All right. So I'm like, okay. And she just calls me, and she's like, yeah, I'm like, I just, it's not the right timing. Out of nowhere, I'm like, oh, what? Damn. I'm like, wait. I'm like, I took you back after you cheated on me. And I'm like, and now you're like out of nowhere? I'm like, dude, you can't do that. I'm like, you cannot do that right now. And I'm at this point, I love this girl because now I'm mature and I understand what this means. And, I've had a heartbreak before. So I'm sitting here like, there's no way this is happening. All of my friends were like, did you break up with her? Because no one expected this girl to break up with me. Because I kid you not, like, everyone looked at it as she cared about me like 10 times more than I cared about her. Because like, she was like always with me, always like, that was how she was. So we ended up breaking up, and I just dropped like everything. Like, I was like, there's no way. Because before I dated her, all my attention was focused towards YouTube. When I started dating her, I had to divide my attention. I had to put it towards her. So I wasn't used to not having somewhere to put that attention. Right. So I was confused, and I didn't want to put it back into YouTube. I did not want to. You didn't want to? Okay. No, and that's what was bad. So I stopped uploading nearly as much as I did. Okay. I wasn't making money, but I really didn't care about the money. I cared about my mental health. Right. And I just went downhill. And that was, a few months ago in Puerto Rico, I was low at one point. Really? Puerto Rico? Today I was low at one point thinking about it. And like, this girl did messed up things to me. So like, it's bad that I feel this way because I know like at this point in time, she didn't deserve me. So it sucks. So I'm trying still to like recover, and it takes a lot for me to hang out with new people because I don't trust a lot of people. That's just life though. Same concept probably goes for you. Yeah. It's hard to trust people these days. So I started hanging out with a girl about 2 weeks ago named Tatum. Sweetheart.
Oh, you put the name out there.
You put her name out there? She's all over social media. Oh, all right. Yeah, she's on my channel. I uploaded a video with her today. Super sweet. So I've been hanging out with her. All right. But yeah, I don't care. I don't give a fuck at this point, to be honest with you. So I've just been at this point in time just vibing, just trying to feel better, trying to get back to uploading, get back to doing my thing, and just grind. Because everyone's telling me, they're like, the best thing you can do right now is just live your best life. I'm like, okay, true.
I admire you, bro. I admire you, like, one for just being who you are, like for actually feeling those emotions, and not just fronting like, nah, I'm good. Like, you actually was very open and vulnerable about that whole situation.
Oh yeah, people can come at me now. I'm used to it, dude.
Men double your age aren't even there yet. They can't even do
bro,
that.
I never let hate get to me. Like, hate's not something that gets to me because I know people support me and I know I'm not doing anything wrong. Right. Like, if I do something wrong, obviously I'm gonna own up to it. So yesterday I got a comment, and this one person was like hating on one of my friends and saying how much my ex was better than me and stuff like this and making up lies, and hate never gets to me, but this comment did. To the point where I went and DM'd them, and I was like, hey, before you come on my page, maybe like you should be in my relationship first before you start saying stuff about it. And I just went out there and I said some stuff, and I was like, okay, I can't do that. And I unsent it immediately. I was like,
about how many people will try to do that to you.
I was like, I cannot do that. And I was like, because that person could screenshot that and put it the wrong way, and I was like, see, this is one of those times. So
but then again, man, like you can't like sugarcoat shit and tiptoe.
Facts.
You know, like you're gonna get to a point in your life where you're just gonna say fuck it one day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're just not gonna care what people think, which is a good place
and
to
bad
be.
thing.
It's good and bad. Yeah.
But it's also
mostly good.
It's good for your mental health.
Yeah.
Very good.
I think it's good and bad depending on what you're doing.
Yeah,
Right.
You know
because
what I
like
mean?
in social media, it can go both ways.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm not gonna lie, that's my situation.
Man, like this, I just gotta be honest with you. Like this is
Hit me with it.
very, very.
Oh god.
Okay, so a person that's very special in my life
Yeah.
is in this building, right?
Okay, yeah.
So like you bringing up all this for like relationship stuff,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
everything that you said that you did, like I would be the other person that did all of the wrong.
Really?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got to be honest about it, man. Like
you gotta be honest about it.
that's part of growth and like mental health, man.
Exactly.
And but there were reasons, and I had like triggers of why
Yeah.
I wanted to be a woman.
Yeah.
Of why I wanted to do that thing, and why
Yeah.
I felt like I needed to have like multiple women.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got
and,
you.
as far as like mental health, like I have to like go inside myself and figure out why.
Yeah.
In order to
I got
be
you.
happy with one person.
Yeah.
Like where you are, like you bounds away from where I am. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like
yeah.
at a younger age.
I got you.
But like I don't think you should hold on to it as much as you do. Like
I know.
You have to let it go.
I know.
You
That's
know,
my problem. See,
like-
that's my problem.
Yeah.
That's
Just
my
like-
problem is letting things. I hate letting things go,
Really?
and I also hate not being in control of something,
Okay.
which is I think good and bad because I was my relationship was very one sided,
Okay.
which it was unfortunate. I didn't want it to be one sided. I think a relationship should be 100-100.
Right.
So I didn't like that. So when she ended it with me, I was not used to not like having a say in something. I couldn't really do anything. I don't like the fact that I have no opinion at that point, and my opinion doesn't matter. So I don't know why. It's just like it sat with me wrong.
It's real, bro. Like emotions and mental health are real.
They are
And,
real. I think the
yeah.
worst type of pain is mental pain, not physical pain. Like
You got it.
exactly.
You got it.
That's a whole nother. It's a whole nother thing because it lasts
Yeah.
with you longer, and dude. It's.
Yeah.
I would much rather break my arm than go through like a breakup or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Tears
Yeah.
you apart
Yeah.
on the inside. It's so bad.
It does, man. It's so crazy that you brought this up, man. I didn't think this was what we would be in here talking about, man.
Oh, dude,
But,
I can go so deep.
I mean, we can continue to, yo. Like,
Yeah.
it's just for growth. Like, we
Yeah,
all have to
exactly.
continue to grow
Yeah.
in our lives,
Yeah.
man. So, like,
But that's what podcasts are for. Is
Yeah.
going into it. And
Yeah.
I'm very open. I'm honestly at this point in my
Yeah.
life, I'm the most open you can get.
yeah.
To the point where I have to ask Paul, like, Paul, can I say that? It's like, is
Bro,
it too much?
you can say what you want, you know,
Yeah.
especially on Catch You on the Rebound. It's my
Facts.
shit. So,
Yes, sir.
like,
That's why. See,
there's no
exactly,
filter. Like, yeah, man,
exactly.
like, let it all out, man. Like,
Yeah.
continue. Like, I'm listening.
I
right?
got you.
Like,
I
I'm
got you.
listening just
Yeah.
to hear you out. Like,
Yeah.
if you ask me advice, I'll give it to you. But like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
that's what most people don't understand. Like when it comes to mental health, most people listen to respond, but
Yeah.
nobody just listens to like let you vent and flow
Yeah,
out.
see,
And I had to realize
yes.
that. Yeah, like
Yes.
sometimes you just gotta let fucking people talk.
And that's the
Just-
greatest feeling.
Yeah,
in
and
the world.
it feels good once you just let it
Go.
all out.
Just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's like my favorite feeling in the world. But
Yeah.
no, so that's where I'm at right now. But so many people will, act as if like, hey, he's this YouTuber. He just makes YouTube videos. I'm like, dude, I have a life.
Still a
Like,
person.
I'm still a person. So like, there's so much stuff like, and people always think like I'm so happy all the time and this and that. I'm like, huh,
It does seem like that. I'm
It
be
does.
honest with you.
I'm
Yeah.
good at being like that. I get happy when I pull my camera because
Okay.
I know I'm making other people happy.
Right.
And my favorite thing is inspiring younger people and things like that. I love to make people happy.
Right.
That's probably my biggest thing. Like when I'm upset, what I'll want to do rather than sit down or
Make someone else happy.
is make someone else happy. Like a lot of people will go to like drugs, drinking, things like that. I'll
Yeah.
go to try and have fun and make someone smile
Right.
or make a video.
Right.
Which it was really odd when I was upset and I wasn't doing that after all this. So that wasn't like me.
Right.
So now I'm kind of back into like my vibe. But yeah,
Right.
that was a big one in life. That was definitely a big one.
And there
so.
will be many more. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's
as
the
you-
unfortunate part.
So
But you
yeah,
you learn.
man.
It's a learning experience. I
Yeah.
hate to
Yeah.
say it, but it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
So obviously, I
You'll-
look at things different now, a
You'll
lot
go through
different.
Many more, man. Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
it's beautiful. Like it's
Yeah.
it's the beautiful side of life. Like
Yeah.
you can't expect great things in your life without bad things happening.
Facts.
You know, it's usually
Very
like
accurate.
the bad precedes the great things. You know.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Exactly.
yeah, man. Like
So that's how it goes.
You got a good way. You got a way to go, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, what are some other topics you want to get into?
Honestly, man, like we talked about social media, but I'm just thinking out loud about like the future of the world, right?
Yeah,
So
hit me
like,
with it.
where's the world headed, man? Like technology is moving
Yes.
faster than we expected.
Way
Technology is moving
faster.
on its own, and now people are getting cloned. You got AI and robots. You got
It's
drones.
scary. It's kind of scary. I don't want things to get to that.
But I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's
It's
already
gonna.
here. It's
Yeah,
here.
it's-
It's
yeah.
just not
In full effect.
It's not in full effect,
That's
but
a good way
there's
to put it.
actually robots. There's actually drones flying around everywhere. Like it's
Like I don't like it.
you don't like it.
I don't think it should go any more than it is now. Like I'm
But
good.
It's always
I think-
gonna continue.
I know, and I can't prevent it. So
I think your answer matches you though, because you're an outdoors person. You're not a
True.
technology
yeah,
person. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. That makes sense. Now I think about it like that. So
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, it's cool to have like new things here and there,
Uh-huh.
but I'm good. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else. like Christian asked me the other day. He's like, "Dude, could you have anything right now?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine." I was like, "Just leave me. I make my videos.
Yeah.
That makes me happy. Happy enough."
Really.
I was like, but I mean, like you said, there's new stuff coming.
Yeah.
It's gonna be mine. I mean, we're just gonna have to grow with it.
Yeah.
So I guess you might as well embrace it rather than be upset about it.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for like the first flying car because that shit's gonna be sick.
Ah, that's coming. That's
Yeah.
definitely
Oh
coming.
yeah, it's gonna be so
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
See, like that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The world's going and it's going fast though.
Right.
Although 2020 definitely was a big setback.
2020 was shit.
Not
But
what
it's
we
not
expected.
over.
It's also not over.
It's
So
not
far,
over.
I think so far it's been the worst year, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean,
For that I've been
you're
alive in.
17. Yeah.
That I've been alive in. Not for everybody else, but like
Yeah.
that I've seen
Mhm.
when I've been mature enough to like
Yeah.
look at.
It's crazy when
something
that
like
veil of innocence goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get to see the world for what it is. Yeah.
So now I think from when that has hit me, I think
Mhm.
2020 has been,
Yeah.
it's been bad.
Yeah.
It's not been good at all.
That's what's up. Man.
Started with like Kobe, and that was
Ah.
Oh,
That's
dude.
exactly where it started too, man.
that hurt so much, bro. I was in Florida, and I was so sad.
Yeah.
'Cause I was
Sports
a big Kobe
fan?
guy. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I used to play a lot of sports before I got into YouTube. I was
Okay.
a big football guy. I
Alright.
played football for a while, then I got an injury, and why I was injured, I was making YouTube videos, and now I'm here. So, here we go.
So you didn't wait,
Yeah, I
man.
didn't wait.
Yeah.
It's really injury.
Where do you see social media going?
Dude, so I don't think like TV gone. Like
TV's gone.
Nobody
like,
watches TV.
stuff like that. I mean, obviously like Netflix on TV, that
Right.
that's there, but
I hate Netflix.
nor I don't even watch Netflix. I watch
do.
nothing.
It's like the paradox of choice. If I have too many options, I can't choose anything.
I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate that feeling. But dude, I don't know. I can't see where else it would go. Like what else
But
could you do?
There, it
But
will.
then
it
but
will.
then TikTok came out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
I never thought that was gonna happen. And now there's
Yeah.
TikTok. So it's like there's gonna be something else that happens like that, and then we're all
Yeah.
gonna be focused on that.
It'll be what is it called? VR.
VR. That's a big
VR.
one. I haven't tried that.
That was supposed to have been blown though.
Oh, it's coming. Trust me. I think VR
Think
is
it's coming?
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think VR is coming.
I've heard a lot of people talk about it, like how crazy it is, and I'm interested. I've just never tried it. I feel like there'd be a really funny skit in my videos.
VR.
Trying something with VR.
Oh, like seeing you
Yeah.
in VR.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Be like running around.
Yeah,
like
that'd
do
be
some stupid
dope.
stuff like that. Yeah.
That'd be dope, man.
That would be big.
I don't really like the scripted stuff, man. And like I said before, like I want to hear like what you guys,
Yeah.
like, what you
yeah.
guys are thinking. Like
You're
you guys
doing
are
YouTube now,
17.
right?
Yeah,
you
I
said you
just
just started
started.
YouTube.
Just
Yeah.
started.
Let me in on that.
So I was kind of watching YouTube.
Gotcha.
I think I was watching. Do you know who DDG is?
Yeah, of course.
so I
Oh,
was
you know
watching-
DDG?
Yeah, of course I
Who
know
the fuck
DDG.
is DDG?
He's a vlogger.
A vlogger, rapper.
Yeah?
Cool.
That's it,
Cool guy.
yeah.
You like his videos.
He
Okay.
real
Yeah.
chill. But I was watching his video and I was just like, he's doing the exact thing that I'm doing. You know what I mean? He's not really doing anything. He's just
You're
being
just
around his friends.
You're just not doing it on camera.
I'm just not doing it on camera. So I was like,
Why
might as
not?
well just give it a try.
Why
You know what
not?
I mean?
That's the way to go. And the worst thing is when you're gonna look at a video that you worked your ass off on and it gets no views. That's gonna suck.
Does that
But
happen?
think about it. Once you start to blow up, that video will. It's just gonna take time because
Mhm.
you just have to be that person who doesn't just instantly have to see success to keep going. Like you just have to like patiently wait. See, but that's not why. Like I didn't do YouTube for the views in the first place. I think that's why it worked out
Right.
like how it did. I wasn't expecting it.
Okay.
So just don't expect it. Just make the videos to look back on them when you're older. And then when you blow up, you'll be like, hell yeah. That's the best.
Oh, okay. So the president signed this bill, right? Did you see that?
We were talking about that when you talked. Yes.
How do you feel about it?
I approve of it.
Right.
Yes, because that falls in my category.
Because you didn't go. Because you're not going to college.
Yes.
Do you feel like you're missing out on something by not going to college?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
What?
Fun. I like not drinking and stuff like that, but just like I'm a big people person. I won't become like friends with someone that I don't like. I have a very small group.
Oh, yeah.
A very small group.
You're always traveling and stuff.
Yeah, so I won't like, but I don't know. It's just like one of those like staple things.
Yeah.
That like, I mean.
Do you think you'll go back to school?
No.
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 I'm blessed to be where I'm at, but obviously there's like thoughts here and there. Like there's been times where I'm like, wow, I should have stayed junior and senior year.
Yeah.
Like I've had those because like there was parts that I enjoyed.
Right.
But obviously there's so many people who would want to be in my position, so I have to remember that.
Definitely.
So, but the new bill that they signed basically allows them not look at education as much and more look at like work experience or just in general like skill set.
Yeah.
So, which I love. So now rather than me, if say YouTube goes away, when I go to apply for a job, I don't need to put my college in there. I can put my YouTube as my resume.
Definitely.
Which is cool.
For acting.
Facts. Exactly. Perfect. Perfect example.
Easily,
Do you feel like without YouTube, like if you never started YouTube, do you think you would be a different person?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely would. Not like not like on the inside, like my morals and stuff like that. But I feel like, see, everyone, once someone starts making videos and things like that, everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, you've changed. Just to say that, but like, of course, you're working like 20 hours a day.
You work that hard.
Like, of course,
you didn't work that hard to stay the
changed.
same.
Yeah, so
Jay-Z.
Exactly.
Grow
So
up a lot faster.
yeah, you grow up so much faster, you mature faster. So I think that's just kind of how it goes. But there's also downsides to that because there's other people your age who aren't nearly as like, I don't want to say mature, but like it's hard to find someone when it like dating.
Okay.
You want to date someone your age, but you're a lot more mature.
Yeah.
You have to find someone who's up to speed, and
Right.
it's not as easy to find someone like that,
Right.
Yeah.
which is hard. So
you might have to date older, man. You might. You gotta be careful.
I might.
Be careful.
That's also kind of scary.
Yeah.
But
be
you know,
careful.
so I don't know. It's weird, but I would be a different person because I would be going to college and I would have stayed junior and senior year, and I probably would have played sports and all this and that. So yeah, I definitely changed from YouTube for sure.
But I mean, think about it. Technically, you can go back to college. You
I can
go
I
and
can.
speak at colleges. You can do Q&A. You can do all kinds.
Exactly.
You can hang out on college
Like, Mom, I know you
campuses.
want me to go to college. I am going
can
to.
go
I'm gonna
fucking vlog at
teach the
college.
people at
And
college.
you go to any fucking college you want to, like,
Yeah.
and vlog at the
Exactly.
college. Like,
Yeah.
Man.
Like, I don't need to actually go there. I can go speak there.
You go speak there.
That's
man.
above like any level I could have been there.
Facts, man.
So, which is cool. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm interested to see, like you said, about where the world's going and all this and that. And that bill, when I saw that, I didn't believe it for a second. I was like, there's no way. And I was like, oh, this is like legit. Which is good for a lot of people because there's homeless people who are absolute geniuses. They were just put in the wrong situation.
True.
So it's like they now have the opportunity to go out and actually apply for a job without them immediately looking at the fact that they didn't have a diploma and them turning them away.
I saw you. Did you go to McDonald's and buy like 100 cheeseburgers?
I did. I took them to the homeless community over by Cutting Edge in Fort Worth.
Okay.
Yeah, I did
That's
do
what's
that.
up. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
I
How
mean,
did that feel? Did they like embrace you?
Yeah.
They did. They spoke to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I try. See, if someone's not going to have a one-on-one conversation with me,
You didn't give them.
I wouldn't.
Nope.
I'm like, hey, I'm like, come on, bro, let's talk. Like, I got this damn cheeseburger. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to give it to you. So, but no,
Yeah.
I love doing stuff like that. I used to do it off camera, and now
You
I try
did?
it. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's not like something I'm trying to do to look good. Like, I would do it. Me
Right.
and my friends would go out and do stuff like that because, like, why
Really?
not? Yeah. And, like, my mom would always motivate me to do things like that. Like, do good.
Right.
So now that I film it, I feel like I'm just inspiring more people to do it,
Yeah.
which is my goal. But there's
Yeah.
also people who come at me and they're like, "Yeah, you're just doing that so you look good." And I'm like, "Motherfucker!" I'm like,
gonna be a
"Really?"
lot
I
of
mean, it's
those.
always gonna be.
It's
some
always
of
gonna be
those,
like that.
man. I've
So-
always wanted to do that. I've always, like you said, like a lot of those people are very talented people.
Yes, they are.
I've
When you
always
speak to
wanted
them,
to
when you have to
go
sit down
and
and have a
speak to
conversation.
them, man.
Yeah. So
There's
I did have to.
There's
I
a
had good
YouTube
conversation.
channel of people. I mean, there's a YouTube channel. I think it's called like White Belly something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they talk to just homeless, not even just always homeless people, just Random people on the streets, and they tell their life story. They come in and tell their life story.
Really?
It's interesting though.
Which is good because you'll find like some incredible people, bro.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it now.
Do it. I'll come with you.
About that. Really?
I'll come with you. We can go do something like that. We can go buy a bunch of cheeseburgers, go take them out there, and go have conversations, like live full-on conversations.
Yeah.
And
they won't feel as threatened by you. And then I got this dark, threatening skin. But like,
oh my God.
I think it'll be a good balance.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm so down. I'm so down. Yeah. But no, like, if I genuinely met someone who I think has like a skill set and a good mindset, I'd be like, hey, come work for me. Right. Like I get to that point sometimes. Yeah. So that'd be super cool. Yeah. That'd be really cool. We should definitely go out and do that. Try and do that as much as possible.
Yeah, man. It's been dope, man.
Hell yeah.
I really didn't expect us to really go in on the relationship and mental health. But that's pretty big too, man.
It is big.
For men.
Yeah, for men because there's a persona that like men don't have feelings and things like that that men don't care or and
you got a lot more courage than actual men much older than you.
Oh, thank
this
you.
Age. Trust me, it's gonna help you in the women department. Trust me.
See, I try. I'm trying.
Trust me, like your numbers are going up right now.
Good, that's good. I'm glad. I care too much.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah,
I don't feel there's a set correct way for a man to express himself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I feel like every time a man does try to express himself, it's something wrong with him.
They get shot
down.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah. And I've gotten to the point where I'm like, come on. Like, dude, really? I hate when people will go on and be like, yeah, like, guys are the only people who cheat on girls and stuff like that. I'm like, that's not the case all the time. They can go the other way. They can absolutely go the other way. Fact. See?
What? I say girls cheat on girls.
That's true.
Yeah. It's weird now, man.
It can go a bunch of different ways. So
you used to have to only worry about guys trying to get with your girl. Now you got to worry about girls.
I seen a video. I saw a video.
I'm not gonna lie. That's so true.
That's true.
That's so true.
That's all the way
true. Wow. I never thought about that.
Oh man, it's real. Yeah.
I saw a video that said that dudes get caught cheating more because it's a set thing for girls to go through a dude's phone, and a dude doesn't go through a girl's phone.
Oh wow.
I can't say that. I've been through a girl's phone before.
But it's not all girls though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
not all girls.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
A girl definitely more likely to go through your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I guess that's true. A guy's more likely to get caught cheating. Yeah. Like you could be cheating.
They're more likely to be accused of cheating.
Exactly. You know and your girl could be cheating on you, but you could also be cheating on your girl.
Right.
And one of them could catch the other before the other catches it, and they can they could throw a big fit while they're actually also cheating on you. That's weird. Wow.
That is true.
See, this falls in line with my ex because she was always so worried about me cheating on her while she was fucking cheating on me. Like, what type of bullshit's that?
That was her cover-up. That was the cover-up.
Yeah, it's a good cover-up, so you don't know.
All right, man, we got to get off a relationship.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah. We've been on this for a while, I swear.
We got to get off of it, man.
Oh, okay, so this is what I was going to talk to you about today.
Up?
So today I was sitting down, and I got an Instagram notification. I got a DM from this girl, and she slid up on my story, and she was like, you look so much like your dad. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, well, I haven't seen
Does that bother you?
Well, I was like, I haven't seen my dad since I was 3. So I responded, I was like, how do you know my dad? And she was like, well, he's actually my dad too. And I was like, because I know I have some brothers and sisters from that my dad,
that you don't know?
That I don't know. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, whoo. I'm like, okay, all right, let's see. And she was like, I met you at your birthday party when you were like 3, which is the last time I saw my dad.
Different mom.
Different mom.
Okay.
Different mom.
Okay.
So it's not like my mom wasn't telling me or some shit. That'd been real bad. It's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But so she was like, you look just like your dad, and I want to meet you. And I was like, oh, all right. I don't really know what to respond back with, or to follow you back on Instagram, or
what did you do?
Did you ask for proof? Like,
no, I looked at. She sent me a picture of her and my dad.
Oh, she did.
That's enough.
Yeah, that was enough proof right there. I was like, well, when I asked my mom was like, yeah, she's technically like your half sister.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's interesting.
Are you completely like numb to the like feeling of a relationship with your dad? Is it just?
Yeah, I'm numb with it. Yeah.
Right.
Because like she she had said that he reached out to me because I was big on. She reached out to me because he told her I was big on social media.
Of course.
Like that's why.
Yeah.
Like that's the only reason why. It's like why? What?
Yeah.
So I had a very similar thing happen with technically another one of my half sisters like a year ago.
Oh, you got a couple half sisters.
Yeah, I have 2 half sisters and a half brother.
He was getting busy.
He was getting real busy.
Are they around the same age?
Yeah, so I think this one is in between like 6 or 7 months apart from me.
Okay.
The other one's older, and the brother's younger. So yeah, dude, it's interesting.
How does that feel?
I don't
Do you
know.
feel like you want to connect with them?
Like no,
You don't. Okay.
I don't care, but I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't
But
mind.
you're
It wouldn't bother me. I don't have a desire to.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe in the future I might, because it would
Right.
just give me something to do.
Yeah.
Maybe it would give me. I
I
don't
think
know.
your feelings will change about your dad as you get older.
Yeah. I think they would.
Because right now you're young. I was
Well, right
feeling the
now, and I'm
same way.
focused. I'm
Yeah.
young and I'm focused
Yeah.
on something. Like we were talking about though, like that would be that'd be interesting getting to go and talk to him. I would be interested in that.
Yeah.
That's something I'd be more interested in for sure.
Definitely as you get older, man. One day you're just gonna wake up like, man, like why do I feel this way about this man? Like let me call him,
Exactly.
get up with him. Like it'll happen.
Yeah, it'll happen.
It happen.
And I'll
Or-
do it.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I'll do it. Definitely. I don't have anything against doing it.
Yeah.
So that's something that'd be interesting for sure.
All right. Other than like YouTubing and traveling, like
Yeah.
if it's just you
Yeah.
and your guys,
Yeah.
and you guys are off camera,
Yep.
and you want to have a good time, like
What are we
you
doing?
gonna do? Yeah.
Same thing we're doing on camera, so we'll have the camera.
So you got the perfect job, man.
Exactly. Like I'm not fake. I'm not
Yeah.
like nothing on like that's. I'm the same person.
Yeah.
That's why we started. See, I was just strictly doing like animal videos and going and messing around and doing stupid stuff all the time. And I was like,
Right.
why am I not filming that?
Right.
I was like, because I'll put it in here and there, and people will say they love it. I'm like, why am I not filming? Why am I not just filming my life? And then I
Right.
started to, and people they liked it. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna continue to do it.
You ever seen the Truman Show?
I haven't. I've not seen the Truman
Watch
Show.
the Truman
I need
Show.
to watch
you know
it.
who Jim Carrey is?
I do know who Jim Carrey is.
So you kind of know how his mind
I
works.
love it.
You
Yeah,
should check that
See,
out.
Someone told me the other day. They were like, "Yeah, you have like the same like funny mindset as like Jim Carrey."
You should watch it.
Okay, yeah,
So
that's-
basically his whole life is a show.
yeah.
His whole life.
Okay.
Everywhere
Yeah.
he go, kind of like yours right
Kinda
now.
like mine. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And he gets to this point to where like he realizes it. And
Yeah.
he's like, oh shit, everybody, like, how do I get out of this?
Ah.
Watch it. You check it out.
Okay, yeah, that's
It's
a
real
good
good.
thing to watch because
Yeah.
it's relatable.
Definitely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I need
Definitely.
the Truman Show. You gotta remind me of
Truman
that after
Show.
this for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
You remind me of a YouTuber I watch, and not because of the outdoor stuff, but
Yeah.
you remind me of John B. Do you know who John B is?
Yeah, it's a good buddy of mine,
That's
Who
bro.
the
You
fuck
remind
are
me.
these- Who?
John B. So
John B is an
He's a
R&B
fisherman.
singer.
So
He's a
John
fisherman.
B.
Bob, you know what's John B I'm talking about, man. Don't listen to what people say.
Oh, that's
Oh god.
I
That's
heard that
John
song
B.
before.
That's the John B I know. Who the fuck is this John B?
So this John B. I was actually one of the reasons I started a YouTube channel was because of him. I was a big fan. I went to his meetups.
B.
It's funny how you said that. It's so
I watch
funny how you
John
said
B all
that.
the time, bro.
He made fishing videos. He's a cool guy. He's a part of a group called the Guggen Squad, which was a group I was invited to join last year around this time.
Okay.
And I ended up not doing it because I don't like being branded.
Okay.
I like having my own
Yeah,
thing. If
I feel
anything,
you.
I'm gonna be the person who runs the group.
Right.
Yeah,
That's kind of how I like it. But no, that is I get that all the time.
you remind me so much of him.
John
Yeah.
B.
Yeah. So yeah, that's interesting.
DDG.
John B. You wouldn't want to watch. I don't think. I mean, unless you want to become a pro fisherman, you get your ass out there and you watch some John B.
We fished though. We
Yeah.
actually went fishing, and he caught a big ass fish.
Yeah.
I like to fish, bro, but I don't
Yeah.
do it all the time. It's
No?
just something that's
That was a big ass
You know
fish
what I
you
mean?
caught that day.
What'd you catch? What'd you catch?
what did I catch?
A drum.
Drum. I did catch a drum, a
Yeah.
freshwater drum.
Yep. There's some big ones around here.
Yeah. What's the biggest fish that you've ever caught? Like-
Shark.
Oh,
you
you
like-
caught a shark.
Yeah, I went shark fishing in the Florida Keys,
Yeah.
like shark and tarpon fishing, which is
Okay.
it's really fun actually because it's easy. It's very easy. They're not wrong when you put like a piece of meat in the water; they'll be there in like minutes.
Mm.
It's very simple. You get a big hook, you throw it out there, and boom, fish.
Okay.
So and it's fun
your
to fight.
line is pretty strong.
Bro, it's like you're sitting there. It's like no exaggeration, like a 2-hour fight. You're just holding the rod there, and it's just and you're just gonna like sit there and take it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's wild, but it's fun. It's super
Damn.
fun. It's a workout. So I love doing that stuff.
Yeah.
The reason I like Florida so much is
Yeah.
because the fishing is so easy. Because
Okay.
everything's exotic there. Nothing's native.
Yeah.
There's so many invasive species that were
Okay.
brought there. So it's
Yeah.
very easy to catch stuff.
Packed
Alright.
with fish.
I gotta check
packed.
this out. I gotta
Yeah.
check this out. I've never
Florida's
been
dope.
like a fisherman,
It's
outdoorsman type guy.
Kind of. It's fun.
Yeah.
I can get you into it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like you never think about it until you do it, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
lit. All right, I want to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take you up on that, man.
We can go to the Keys and just go sharkfish.
Sharkfish.
Yeah, dude. If you're not lying, we can get on a flight and go to the Keys, and we should do that. I'm so down.
I know how you are.
Yeah,
I know that this.
spontaneous. Just
I'm
send
down.
it. Okay, all right.
I just learned how to swim though. Okay, like
We're gonna try not to fall off the boat our best.
Yeah.
But if you do, at
yeah.
least you just learned.
Nah, I can't.
At least you just learned.
Doesn't matter if I learned. I'm not
can't
going in the water.
Fall off the boat. I tried. I did like tubing before.
Yeah.
It was dope. It was fun.
Tubing
It was,
is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Until I fell off.
Until you fell off.
And then it got real.
That's when the real
But
danger
I
happens.
can swim though, but if it's fucking sharks in there, nah.
Panicking.
That's when
Yeah.
you're like starting to drown because you're terrified.
But I'm open to it. I'm definitely.
Yeah,
open to
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely take you up on that for sure. We can go out there and just vibe.
What do you got going on the rest of the month? This is a new
Listen,
month.
Yeah, so this is a new month. I'm trying to, I don't know, it's summer.
Okay.
So I'm, trying to get outside as much as possible, do a bunch
Right.
of travel.
Right.
Obviously, just went to Florida, Puerto Rico. I'm
Mhm.
trying to go back to Florida by the end of the month.
You like Florida?
I love Florida. Like, I wouldn't move there. I wanted to for a very
You
long
did?
time. I really wanted to get a house there, but I decided against it.
Okay.
Because my family's here, and
Very
I'm very close with my family.
Right.
So
In Fort Worth?
and so we're in Dallas. We're
Dallas.
in North Dallas. So
Okay.
about 30 minutes from here. Nothing crazy. But I like Florida a bunch. It's
Okay.
dope because it like similar. It fits my vibe. It's tropical.
Mhm.
Same concept with Puerto Rico. I loved it so much because it's tropical, but it's on another level.
Okay.
That's why I like it. Unfortunately, Puerto Rico's an island, so it's not as common that you're going there all the time. But I'm
Okay.
gonna try to.
Yeah.
And it's harder because I don't have any like friends with like. I mean, I have some friends out there, but
Yeah.
no one
In
with like
Puerto
houses.
Rico?
In Puerto Rico, but like
Okay.
I can go to Florida because I have my buddy Paul who
Yeah.
has a house and extra cars, so I can just go out there because I can't go.
You
I'm
feel
not.
like you're at home.
Yeah, I'm not even old enough to go get a hotel in Puerto Rico yet, or rent a car.
Damn, you're 17. You
So,
can't rent a car.
I
You're
can't for a
like
long
25.
time. So it's like, that stuff sucks.
Damn. I
know.
didn't think about all that shit.
I know. So it makes me mad because I want to go do all this and I can, but I also can't. So that's why I'm always in Florida because that's a place I can.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a thing though, apparently, where you can like work with a car company as an influencer, and they can start giving you cars at like any age, like above 16. So
They will give you a car.
like they'll let you use
Even
a
though
car.
you technically can't. Can you drive?
I can, yeah,
You can
I
drive.
drive everywhere.
Okay.
Right now. So,
Yeah.
but basically, they'll let you rent a car as an influencer, but you're obviously promoting them, like you
Right.
promote any
Of
other
course,
product,
Of course.
but it's for a car company, so you're not looked at as a renter. You're looked at
Right.
as like a sponsor of the company, and there's no rule against sponsors of the companies not being able to use a car. So there's a way you can do it,
Okay.
and I just got to figure that out.
Mm.
Same concept with I need to figure out how to go act, or I can be a
Think
stunt double.
that you, bro. If you can, yeah.
I
I mean,
can
a lot of people actually start as stunt doubles.
Because I can get hurt. No, I don't have. I have a very high pain tolerance.
There's definitely somebody that you know that's acting right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I've got a lot of friends who are really big on TikTok in
Okay.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Those guys. I already know they're acting. I already know they're making racks off acting,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
If you get 2 seconds on the screen, now you got acting credits.
Facts. That's
feel
cool.
me?
See, that's just like that's a little check mark. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I just want that. Like not even like to go flex to people, just to know I did it. Because like I remember being a kid and I was like, yeah, I want to be on Disney Channel.
Did you?
Yeah, I wanted to so bad. Now, no.
Now
No.
you see the after effects of
I wouldn't
the
even.
kids
I
on
wouldn't even
Disney
take up on
Channel.
this. I wouldn't take up on that even
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Like,
I wouldn't want
I'd stick with
my-
what I'm doing,
Yeah,
which is crazy.
that's true.
What Disney kid turned out okay?
Right? Like I think there's like one, like Zendaya. Like she,
Zendaya.
that girl.
Do you watch Euphoria?
I've never watched it.
No.
Euphoria is for y'all. It's for y'all's generation. You should check out Euphoria.
I've been told
so we
to
got
watch it, but I've
Truman
never.
Really?
Show and
Truman Show?
Euphoria. Yeah, like y'all, I
Euphoria.
got DDG.
And you got DDG and John B. Yeah.
Truman
There you
Show
go.
and Euphoria.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically like she's a kid in high school, and
Uh-huh.
it just shows how different high school is now.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, that
From
makes
like
sense.
partying, like trans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
cool.
interesting. Yeah,
It's cool.
that'd
Check
be
it out.
something I'd be interested in watching actually.
Yeah.
Wow, because high school is so much. I can imagine so much different now from when
Yeah.
you went there.
And then I went to like a small private school, so I didn't go to like a 4A, 5A school.
Public high school or whatever.
It was 300 of us in my high school.
Really?
Real small.
Wow.
Really small. You know?
I think there was a few thousand in mine. Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how, because high school's already changed since I was there.
Yeah.
Like my freshman year now is so much different compared to when I was a freshman. That was just a few years ago.
Yeah.
And that's like, there's so many more kids, you know, like, dude, I was like playing with like stuffed animals and stuff in like 5th grade. Now there's kids in like 5th grade vaping.
Wow.
I kid you not. I'm not even kidding.
It's weird. It's weird.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's
but
too
I
much.
mean, you have the power and the platform to say, hey, I'm gonna go back to my old school and I'm gonna talk to the kids.
True.
Yeah.
True that.
And it's like they
That's
can't
it.
really tell you no.
Yeah. No, my school would not.
They can't.
Like, yeah, I could do that. That'd be something really cool to do.
You should do.
To go talk to like my old middle school or something like that.
Yeah. See what and then you can fucking film it.
Yeah, and then I can film it.
I
I
gotta
can film
hurt
it
you,
because I love speaking. My favorite
Yeah.
thing to do is speak. Like that's
Right.
one of the reasons I did the podcast. I love talking.
Yeah.
I
And
can
that's a
talk for forever.
skill. Not a lot of people have that skill.
Yeah, everyone's like afraid of like speech class. And I'll be like, hey,
That's actually how I learned to speak. And
Really?
so in Texas Tech, like I
went to
was
Tech?
a horrible. Yeah, I went to Tech for 3 years,
okay.
and then I transferred.
One of my
to
best
SMU.
friends goes to Tech, so yeah,
Hey,
I've been
he's
there a
having
few times.
Good time in Lubbock. Yeah, they party hard down.
Oh, they party
Yeah.
extremely hard.
Yeah.
I watch them. I don't
Yeah.
participate, but they're intense.
What is that like? Like, what is that always being like? the
Sober?
Sober. I'm pretty sure it's fun because you see people do stupid shit
Yeah,
on the daily.
yeah, I love it.
Okay,
It's
So-
great. Yeah, I'm always sober, and a lot
Yeah.
of people like in my life have been like the same way as me and kind of left it. But I'm
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it, dude. I don't have a problem with it, and I'll probably drink when I'm like older.
Really.
I don't see why. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like an alcoholic though. I
Yeah.
get doubt that, but no, I mean, I'm good with what I'm at, and I think it's hilarious going to parties and stuff like that and seeing people just
Yeah.
be so dumb.
You should film that shit.
Like that stuff is
Just
ow,
blur
absolutely.
Their faces out,
Yeah,
you know?
dude, that stuff is so funny,
Yeah.
so funny. So it's like being the opposite of their position. So at least something's happening
Yeah.
rather than just sitting there and doing nothing.
I like that.
So yeah, I'm sober 24/7.
Yeah.
But the most kids, like you said, you probably know, most kids our age are not. None.
Not sober.
You'll run into very few.
Yeah.
Just imagine like when we have kids, like how hard it's gonna be to keep them away from things, bro.
Oh,
But that's the thing though. Like, I don't think you necessarily can. I think you have to. I don't think you can
Yeah.
because they're friends.
yeah. Dude,
Like,
it's impossible
I think
at
you
this
kind of have
point.
to let them.
Yeah.
You have to let them try it,
Yep.
and then if they're smart enough, they'll come back and tell you like what that experience is like. And you can, well, this is what it was like when I was coming up.
Yeah.
Because you can't really, like you said, you can't really stop them
Yeah. To be
at
honest,
this point.
which
Like,
sucks. Yeah. You
It
have to
sucks.
come to terms with that, and it's bad that a lot of parents haven't come to terms with that, so
Yeah.
they'll be too much with their kids.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a definite privacy line.
Yeah.
100%. Like the whole Life 360 app. See,
360, what is that?
So
So-
I don't understand why people do that.
it's a tracking app. See, I don't mind it.
It's tracking
Yeah.
your
So-
kid.
yeah, like it's on my phone. Like
I mean,
have
you can do that with my friends.
Yeah, like find my friends,
Yeah.
or find or all that stuff on
Mhm.
your iPhone. But no, I have it on my phone, but I have it because I do stupid stuff. So like if I don't answer like within like a day, my mom will know like
where you're at.
where the hell I'm at. But other
Smart.
parents just do it just straight to know where their kids are 24/7. I'm like, well, did you not want to like sneak out when you're like come on.
I think it's. I don't know. I'm not even a parent, man, but I think it's just like you want to know that they're safe.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
the thing.
that you want them to have.
It's not like you're
fun,
trying to
but-
like prevent them from doing things. It's just that you want
Yeah.
to know they're okay.
Yeah,
which I get.
man,
But like, there's now apps that this is crazy. So for insurance, this is insane.
okay.
My buddy came over to my house yesterday. His name is Nick, and he pulled up this new app that his insurance made him get, and it says every time he brakes too hard, every time he's on his phone while he's driving, every time he goes 1 mile over the speed
that's
limit.
IoT. That's the Internet
And
of Things.
it goes straight to his parents, and
Yeah.
they grade him, and he had a 70. Which is
Wait,
great.
they grade him?
It grades him based off of his driving each time he drives. So his insurance can know
Yeah.
whether to raise his rates or not. I'm like,
Yeah.
hell no. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
So that's called the Internet of Things.
I don't like
so
it.
eventually everything will be connected, like your phone, your house, everything. And
I just don't want insurance to have it. That's it.
it's coming, man. Like it's all coming. It's weird, but look up the Internet of Things. everything will be connected.
Wow, I can only imagine that. Like your phone's connected to your car, your house is connected to your car, dude.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like, I don't know. I'm just gonna roll with it.
Pull up to the house, the garage door just opens
because it knows your car's there.
Yeah, man. Yes,
Gosh,
sir.
I saw something about Tesla today about how it became like one of the #1 auto companies in the world.
I don't doubt it.
With a good old Elon Musk. I'm not gonna lie.
How you feel about him?
I mean, dude, that man.
He's Iron Man. He's Iron Man.
He went from making hats to flamethrowers.
Yeah.
And he sold 500 flamethrowers. He made 500 flamethrowers, sold out on his flamethrowers.
Who the fuck has the flamethrowers?
Then strapped a damn car to a rocket ship and shot it to Mars or some shit. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Hey, that is the life.
He's Tony Stark in real life.
I swear.
Yeah.
I mean, I've listened to some of his stuff. He's smart. That man is extremely smart. I watched a video and it showed, you could kind of tell he's like a real person too.
Mm-hmm.
Is when someone asked him a question, they were like, people like Neil Armstrong, people who went on the moon don't approve of what you're doing and stuff like that.
I don't think we've been to the moon, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, dude, I don't
highly doubt it. The same way we can come here with cameras and a green screen backdrop, I think that was kind of like a whole set. I don't think we've been to the moon.
Dude, I don't blame you if you think that. That's a whole conspiracy out there right now.
Why haven't we gone back? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
I'm a big conspiracy.
I know you mentioned this last time. There was something that you said. There was something that you were thinking about.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't remember what it was.
Your show?
Yeah. Yeah, there was something big with conspiracy. I like to get into that stuff though, because everyone's got a wild opinion.
It's just like their theories, like not all of them are right.
Yeah.
Right? But
there's nothing wrong with
if you do your research, a lot of them are pretty accurate.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. So think about this. All right. When like if I want to build a new sports stadium,
okay,
I have to blow up the old one.
Okay.
So that's just a demolition company.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So 9/11. All right. So the airplanes crashed into the buildings. Right?
Whoa. Wait, you're going, wow.
I'm going there. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
No, I've never even looked in this direction in this situation. Hit me with it.
So an airplane hits a building.
Yeah.
And it falls from the bottom up. And then another building falls without anything happening to it. Right?
Yeah.
How? I don't know, man.
It's a demolition company.
You just gotta, there's a movie called Zeitgeist.
Yeah. I need to watch that too.
He'll kind of explain it.
I got a conspiracy theory about this corona thing.
Okay, a lot of people have that. My Christian's dad, when he picked us up from the airport from Puerto Rico, was like, he's like, it's not real. Yeah. He was like, he genuinely doesn't think it's real.
Okay.
Everyone has a big opinion on that though. Like that's all. There's like so many conspiracies with corona.
Placebo.
What is that?
Placebo?
I think it has to do with it being the election. Like,
trying to sabotage the election. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've heard some stuff about that, and that actually makes sense. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Because I've thought about it. Wow. Yeah. There's a lot of weird conspiracy. Dude, the whole 9/11 one you just brought up, I've never thought about that.
There's a movie called Zeitgeist.
I just need to watch it.
It explains religion. It explains a lot.
Wow.
Even like our financial system. Check it out.
What?
Yeah.
What? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm into some weird shit, man.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Definitely, man. That's really it, man. Like, I don't know if you guys would have anything else that you want to say. Oh, okay. This is a Michael Szelky original painting here.
I love that.
Behind me.
I love that,
this is
bro.
a Michael Szelky painting. Yeah, this thing is actually for sale, so I brought this one up in here for everybody to see.
It's for sale?
Yeah.
So I can buy it?
Yeah, you can.
How much can I buy it for?
$2,500. Yeah.
Yeah. 2,500.
Yeah.
I don't need to buy it.
Yeah, man.
It's all right. I'm a really good artist myself.
Do you?
No.
No?
No, I suck at anything that involves hand-eye
What's
coordination.
What's one of your, like, hidden skills?
My hidden skills? I can roll my stomach.
He can do that shit too. I remember when he was little.
It's not that hidden. Never mind.
I can do that too.
Okay. I don't do that.
Hidden talent.
I can't do, oh, man. Like, a lot of people can do weird things with, like,
you can do, like, stand-up comedy.
Dude, I would love that.
I think
stand-up comedy would be hilarious.
Yeah, I think you should try it.
I'm so down.
Yeah,
just wing it. Just get up, like go to a club and just like pitch something.
Open
and be like,
mic.
yeah,
Open
like
mic.
I've been doing this for like 10 years now. They're like, how old are you? 17. Fuck it. I've been doing this for 10 years now. Get up there, like do stand up
I
comedy
don't
and
think
just send it.
experience matters. Yeah.
No,
I think
why not?
just like confidence, man, and just natural.
Hey, I'm down. That'd be a really funny bit in my video.
Yeah.
Just be awkward as hell so I can film it and it'd be so funny. Everyone's just silent anytime I say something.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Just think about, like you said, like you love to speak. Yeah.
I do. I love to speak.
Yeah.
That's another way to speak. That's another outlet.
Many different outlets for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I still need to, like you said,
you
the
got your
acting
plate
thing.
full, man.
I know. I need to start like going here and there. Like we're talking about doing like a whole course thing, right? Dude, there's just so much stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
So many things social media can lead to.
Right.
Same concept with like, I mean, people like TikTok stars. Like I said, now they're like acting, making money, making millions.
Yeah.
For making the little TikTok videos.
We'll take that, yeah.
Yeah, it blows my mind, but it's whatever. To
Right.
be honest with you, at this point,
Right.
it's and a lot of people are jealous, and like I feel bad for a lot of people who work really, really hard, like to get places in life. Who came from a really low situation and make a very small income, to like these kids who are just making like who are like 14 making racks, or Ryan who's 7 who made $30 million.
Shout out to Ryan, man.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan, bro. I swear.
Yeah, definitely.
It's crazy. But hey, I mean, it's the world now. Like you said, it's constantly changing with social media. People need to hop on it. I'm telling you right now. Told my mom the other day she's looking for a new job. I was like, Mom, try YouTube.
Yeah, Mom.
So why not?
Why don't she work for you?
Hey, that's actually a good point. So I've got a few people that I work with and do the same thing as me. Their parents work for them.
Yeah.
But I've always tried to keep family out of business.
Okay.
Same concept with friendships.
I understand.
Like that's a big thing for me. The closest I've ever gotten with a friendship with business is Christian, because I pay Christian to basically not go to work so he can be in my videos more. But I try and stay out of business and friendships and family as much as possible, because I've seen it. Because money, bro.
Bad,
money changes people.
I'm a fucking professional athlete, dog. I understand.
Oh, you know. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's like a big thing. But
true. That's tough.
I know. I've seen, like I said,
That's
like my
very
buddies,
tough.
like I've seen their parents just completely change and them hate their parents just because of money.
Yeah.
So, ugh.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
real.
tough
That's
situation to get into.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was almost going to buy my house. I was going to go 50-50 with a family member. And I decided not to do it. Because I was like, then they own 50% of that land. Because they wanted to put a little house on there to Airbnb it and make money off of it. And then basically I was benefiting just because they were paying for half of it. Right. But I was like, I'd rather own it full.
It's true.
I was like, because then they have a say in something that I do, and I don't like that.
Smart.
So like, I like just to send it.
Smart.
Like to, bring a grenade out there illegally and just poof.
Yeah.
You just can't do that if someone else owns part of the property.
So I blow a lot of shit up.
Oh, I love blowing shit up.
Yeah.
That's so much fun. And it's unfortunate because
What
I'm not
have
18.
you blown up?
Cars.
Ah,
are
you were
big on-
telling me that y'all were
So
gonna get
what I
a
want to do
car.
is I want to go, so you can
Did
find.
you get that advertisement?
No. So okay, so this is what I want to do.
All
I
right.
want to go spend $500 on like a cheap car that barely runs, like an old Honda Accord or something.
All right.
I want to take it to my house, cut the doors off, cut all the doors off, put a helmet on, take it to an off-roading ranch, and just send it. Like, and that's all I want. I want to do it so bad.
Yeah.
And I've looked at
It's
so
your
many.
second time telling me that.
Yeah, I've looked at so many Honda Accords. And I just need them to
Why
drive far
Honda?
enough. I don't know, just something, just some stupid shit that I can drive for $500.
Yeah.
I want one so bad, and I want to
Yeah.
cut the doors off, because imagine how funny that would be. You see someone, it's not a Jeep, it's a
Yeah.
Honda Accord, all 4 doors cut off. There's no power steering, like nothing.
Yeah.
The windows aren't there, like all that.
Right.
That'd be hilarious.
funny.
And spray paint Finatic on the side, or
Smart.
actually on the roof, because there's not going to be a side.
No side.
There's going to be no side.
I like
So
that.
that's the idea, because that would be so funny. I have no problem spending $1,000 on just doing that for a day.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious, and just jumping it. Like,
What do you mean jumping it? What do you mean by
like
that?
a full-on 20-foot ramp and just.
Oh.
Yeah.
With you driving the
Yeah,
car.
I'm gonna be driving that with someone wearing a helmet. I want to do that so bad, bro.
I want to see it now.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
In my head, I'm like,
Imagine like some soft like acapella or opera music just playing behind it as I'm just like like just going in the air and my car
That's
with the
how your
doors cut
mind
off.
works.
Yes, think about it. It'd be so funny.
Yeah.
So that's my
Now
next
you
bit.
gotta do it, man.
I know, I
Come on,
have
like
to do
you
it.
have to. I'm
I just have
gonna text you randomly. I'm like, did you get the Honda?
Did you use the car? Did you use the car yet? If you did, I'm coming with you to watch
Yeah.
you jump this shit.
Yeah.
So that's my goal right now. Is just to find something like that. I've looked at a few of them, but they're
Yeah.
like, no, you have to put like water in the engine to cool it down to get it home. I'm like, like I want to get it to the ranch, the off-roading ranch, and then I can mess it up.
Right.
So that's the goal. I also, so you know, like the little Honda Fiats, like
really small feet.
yeah, really want. I want to get one of those like lifted, like a 14-inch lift, and put massive mudding tires on it, and make that my daily driver.
Yeah.
I'm not good. Like I can get a Toyota Tundra because I don't have a car now because I totaled it. I can get
Did you total the car?
I got in a car accident 3 weeks ago.
Word.
It was bad. It was pretty
Was
bad.
it?
Yeah, they rushed me in an ambulance to the hospital. They thought I was paralyzed. Yeah, this is a whole nother thing. I can go into it really quick.
Did you vlog that?
I wish I was upside down. I didn't. My camera fell on the roof, so I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, I wanted
Was
it.
it you by yourself?
Yeah. So what happened was, so your tie rod in your car, which is connected to your tire.
Okay.
Basically, I'm driving on the road, going about 35, and there's a drainage area, but it's like a 6-foot drop. It's like a mini cliff of like concrete where the water goes. And my truck tie rod, it just snapped, and you can't steer after that. So like I just went immediately off to the left, and I can't do anything. So I clicked the brake. By the time I clicked the brake, it's just squeaking. And I just fell off the side, and basically I rolled over and landed, and I was kind of like sideways, and I hit my head on the door and the steering wheel, and I was like kind of out of it, and I was hanging. Shit.
Is that a shot clock?
That is a.
Oh, okay.
That's a reminder to come to the podcast.
All right.
And the podcast is at 11. We've been doing it for 2 hours, and that was a reminder to come to it. That just shows you how I operate. Yeah. But no. So I smelled gas after a second, so I unbuckled and I landed on the side door and I opened it up and I just fell out and I landed on concrete, like on my back. So the second I landed, I lost all feeling in the right side of my body, and they told me
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, about 3 weeks ago.
Did I meet you before that or after?
Right after. Like right after.
Damn.
And the paramedics got down and they put me on a stretcher, and they were like, yeah, I mean, you probably either messed up your neck or your spine. And I'm just in the ambulance like, hey, doing my thing. I was fine. I was like, Mom, just take pictures. I was like, I need a thumbnail.
Yeah.
I was like, that was I didn't care because I knew my insurance would cover it, which was okay with me. So we get there to the hospital, and the second they made me move, I gained all feeling from the upper right side of my body back within seconds. Instantly.
Okay.
I pulled a bunch of muscles in my right leg, but I didn't really care about that. And then the second they moved my leg, I gained all feeling in my right leg back. And they just made me do a walking test, and I walked out of the emergency room within an hour of being there with no shoes or shirt, and I was perfectly fine. But my truck is destroyed. So I have the option to get this Honda Fiat and make it massive, or another truck.
Get a truck, man.
Get the Fiat, bro. Have you seen? Nobody's gonna have a car you got.
They're so funny. Like I can show you a picture after the podcast, bro. It's hilarious. Like you don't understand. Like the door to the Fiat's like right here.
Okay.
Like the bottom of the door. You gotta climb to get in there.
Yeah. I gotta see.
So I'm interested in doing something like that, just because that's like the type of videos I film. I don't care. It'd be hilarious.
I want to see this as a documentary.
Yeah.
Like your whole story.
Oh, I'd be so interested in doing something like that.
Do it.
I need someone to film the documentary. My guy back there. Yes.
Hey!
Yes, we need to do that.
That happens.
I'm so down.
You know, you got everything you need.
Here we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that was one hell of a podcast.
I want to see it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
Yeah, that was dope.
Great guest, man. Where can we find you at?
Where can you find me? I'm thinking about quitting the whole YouTube thing, honestly. You don't need to look for me anymore. I'm just kidding. No, you can find me all my socials. My podcast, the Finatic Podcast. You can go on Instagram. It's just Finatic Podcast. My main is Finatic with 2 C's. And then on YouTube, you can just find me at Finatic. That's about it. Simple as that. Finatic.
All right.
Yes,
G,
sir.
Where can we find you at?
You can follow me on Instagram at goopy.g with 2 E's, and then
Goopy?
Dot E.
Goopy?
Goopy.
Why Goopy?
It's just funny.
It is.
Hey, roll with it.
Funny.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. Roll with it.
And
That's
then
true,
on
man.
YouTube at G5 Vlogs.
G5.
There you go. That's a good title. I like that. I like that channel name. That'll stick. That's a good one. Like DDG. It'll stick.
Yeah.
That's clean.
Okay, hold on. I got some
DDG,
names.
John B.
DDG,
DG, John B.
J-O-H and John.
Jon.
J-O-N.
Not
This
the.
motherfucker stole his whole swag. Do y'all not know who? You know who John B.
I do. I see
The
him.
singer.
Is
Yeah,
this
the
his real
singer.
name? Is that his real name? Not the singer.
Yeah, that's his real name.
Wow.
He stole his
Maybe
identity.
It was named after the singer.
Truman Show.
Truman Show.
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
And Zeitgeist.
And Zeitgeist. Okay. I can remember that. I got this.
Yeah.
Where can we watch those at though?
Dog, I'm old school. Like, I still download everything off Pirate Bay.
Who?
You know
He's
what
even
that
who? Yeah.
is?
I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
that's old school.
Yeah. Like, I still get everything off Pirate Bay. Maybe I shouldn't have said that on the... Hey, man, this has been Catch You on the Rebound.
Hell yeah.
Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you guys for coming through, man.
Yes, sir.
It's been a hell of a pod. We out.